is going on, guys? So I'm not sure what's gonna happen in this video, but we got word on a car for sale, and we're gonna go check it out. It is currently not running, but it should be a easy to complete car. Just went, picked up some cash, and we're gonna go look at it. I'm gonna look at it myself and see if we can score this thing. So it's a SN95 5-liter car manual, and my friend Chris over at the shop that we share the shop with, he's been looking for a car for a while. So I really don't need another car at the current moment, so I think we're gonna go look at it, and if it's good, we'll go ahead and pick it up. It'll be Chris's new Mustang. So let's go try to see if we can snag this thing. It's got a bunch of other things with it, some aftermarket parts, and then everything to hopefully to put it back together. 80,000 mile car is what I've been told, and it's a 5-speed manual 5-liter car. So should be a good time, and the goal would be to slap it back together and make it run. So hopefully we can do that. We're gonna go get the trailer and see what we can get this car for. Yeah, there's like a engine hoist, a engine stand with it. We don't need any of those things, so obviously we can negotiate the price down. If he wants us to take everything, we can take everything. We'll figure it out. All right, well, we ended up getting the car. I never ended up finishing off that. It was actually late. I looked at the car, and interestingly enough, it really does have like 80,000 miles on it. It isn't the cleanest thing in the world, but it is completely rust-free. It is a SN95 94-95 car, 5-liter. It came with a boatload of parts to put it back together. Now, Chris has already been working on this, and it had the valve covers off. Basically, this got completely disassembled so that this person could go ahead, and they wanted to put a bigger motor in it. But we were told that this runs and drives perfectly fine. So, assuming that it starts up and runs good, then we got a pretty good deal. I mean, the car isn't exactly the cleanest, but it is actually pretty straight body. There's not anything really wrong with it besides, you know, just some old, you know, paint. I mean, it is a pretty old car at this point. So we are gonna head to pick up a mass airflow sensor for it, because that was missing. It was supposed to be included. The headers were supposed to be included, but they were also not included. But I think I talked with the owner, and he said he was supposed to be letting me pick up the headers he had ordered, but they never came in. So he's supposed to be giving us some money back. Anyways, this is kind of a budget build. Put it back together with some stock style parts, and then we will be out to drift it. So that is the plan for this. It is a 5-speed T5 car. The interior's alright. Does smell like a typical old SN95, but I am excited to get this thing hopefully ripping today, maybe ripping some burnouts. Ready to go get some parts? Yeah. And then we got the old Cobra. I guess there's some issues with the brake line. So the brake line bursts, the new rotors and pads. So we're gonna get that fixed today as well. So it should be a fun time. All right, let's go get the rest of the parts for the 5.0. And then maybe a celebratory burnout today.
I hope so. That's the plan. That's pretty much all that's left. We gotta cap this, though.
Oh yeah, we can go to Lowe's. They have those caps. So these are the headers that he picked up. Typically I would say go for long tubes, but we don't have an X pipe for it. So this is gonna bolt right up to the X pipe that's in there. Should sound all right. And I mean, with these cars, they're not very easy to tune. You would need to go with like some old school chip and mail service or something like that. Yeah. So
he's actually got that for sale too. Little tune. Yeah.
Screw all that.
Throw some timing at it.
Screw all that crap. Megascore makes a plug and play ECU. Yeah, Megascore is definitely the way to go with these older stuff, or Holley, but Megascore it's like a lot cheaper. So rather than doing a old school chip and trying to tune it that way, you know, or tune the what maths to the injectors or whatever. Yeah, screw all that stuff. Or just drop a Coyote in it. Like that. Yo, Crown Vic squad, bro. Oh, I can't wait for this thing to be making boost. If you missed the video, definitely go check it out. It's like we like Crown Vics or something.
Yeah.
Do we even like Crown Vics?
No, I hate it.
Well, that one's not a Crown Vic.
They drive nice. I don't like them at all. When this motor goes,
I like this one.
Yeah. Like, knock on wood, whatever that motor goes, we can put a Coyote in it.
In this?
Yeah, no, in this. Was it 6R80? Come on.
Nah, dude. 2-valve, Boss 302 rods, basic pistons.
Truck motor.
We do a ghetto 462 valve build.
It's already ghetto, so yeah, let's keep the trend.
Yeah. So this right here is a fresh unit, a 94 Grand Marquis. Interestingly enough, it actually has the same part number MAF that we need for the 94, 95 5-liter, which is actually different from an Explorer MAF. So we went ahead and pulled that one off of there. We also found a cold air intake on a 2-valve GT car that is here, and we might be able to use this for the charge pipes for the Crown Vic. This thing was for sure a ripper at some point. Nice. The stuff you see at the pick and pulls.
White boy from Manel. Hey, Derek, come text this guy.
Alright, so we just need to put the manifolds, or actually the headers, on, and mass airflow sensor. It should be good to hopefully set the timing and start it up and do a nice burnout.
Hope so.
Well, these tires are kind of nice though, so I don't know if you want to do burnouts.
Oh, no, they're getting burned.
Okay, they're getting burned. They're Nitto 555s. The old school ones, those are getting harder to find because now they're just getting older and older. Alright, so we got the new brake line on the Cobra, but unfortunately we do have to grind it to fit the 15, which is right there. So she's got to be grinded. Chris and I are working on the SN95. We just had to wire this together because we didn't have access to a MAF and MAF wire because that wasn't included with the car for some reason. So we had to go ahead and cut this wire and splice it, but that should work. We also got an IAT sensor and putting together this cold air kit that we had for it. Alright, so unfortunately it looks like the brake line on the side, the new one we just put on, it is leaking as well because we just had to grind it so much to fit the 15s. So I think I'm going to have to go ahead and order the Maximum Motorsports stainless steel brake lines. Those still need to get grinded a little bit, but at least they hopefully won't leak. So that's what we're going to have to end up doing.
Where do you got it?
Alright, so hopefully we got the car inside. Hopefully we can get the headers in now and get a first start. And then a burnout. Alright, we're just about to fire it up. We're gonna set the timing right now. So we set it to TDC on number 1, and then we go ahead and rotate the rotor to get the desired idle timing. Is that correct?
Correct.
And then should fire it up. Alright, so Chris and I just got the exhaust put on. We had an open header before, and we were just trying to start while we were waiting for Derek to get bolts. He's putting some diff fluid in the back because for some reason they drained all the fluid out. But we'll be getting fluid and hopefully be burning these old dry rotted 555s off. You can get some water in her.
Trying to.
How high can you go? Don't do that! Alright.
It's leaking or not.
Hopefully not. So this is essentially a stock 302. It's got a throttle body, a cold air intake. We had to go to the junkyard and get some wiring harness. That's why this is rigged. What?
Why?
Because the harness was missing. So we used harness out of a different car and kind of made it work. That's why this is all like this, but this will all be taped up once we verify that it works. Then the car did not come with neither stock manifolds nor the aftermarket headers that it was supposed to come with, and those are what we have now. We had to buy, you know, various different parts, but it is hopefully running. Hopefully it's not leaking any water, but I do hear some stuff leaking. Shine the light.
Where do you put it?
Yep, go for it. Yep, blown head gaskets.
3 days.
I mean, this is just annoying. This is frustrating.
Yeah.
So we were told the head was not unbolted over and over again, and head bolts. So basically we bought this car with the intention that, oh, it needed to just be put back together, really basic, and it should fire right up. He said he just wanted to do a built motor in it. And I don't know, at this point this head gasket might be busted, so, but we're kind of thinking let's just try tightening them down and see if the car starts up at least, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, the oil's already milkshaked,
Yeah.
which sucks.
Oh, chocolate milk for dinner.
It's gonna knock this completely out on them.
Oh no. Yeah, that's pretty bad, dude. That is a straight pour, though. That is pretty impressive. Well, what do you think, bud?
I think we need a bigger bucket.
Uh-oh.
Grab, you want to sacrifice your...
So we're kind of just, you know, hoping for the best here. Tighten down the head bolts. Got a nice milkshake that came out of it. We had some tranny fluid laying around from my friend Anthony, AB Garage. He brought that over when we were working on the BMW. And so we had a full thing of AMSoil ATF that we just ran through it. Didn't run the car, but just let it spill in and out. And it actually pulled a lot of the water oil mixture out with it. So tranny fluid can act as a really good detergent. We also have oil here for 2 oil changes if we do get lucky and that head gasket does seal up. Worst case scenario, we can do head gaskets. It's just, it's kind of the principle. Ready for another startup? Fresh oil?
Where's the flashlight?
New head gasket? Not a new head gasket.
Oh no, it's new. It's new now.
It's better. The idling?
Runs pretty good, but it's plumb. It definitely needs a head gasket. So we're going to have to pull the head off. Put it. Yeah, it's just.
Well, what do you think?
Pressurizing it? Yeah. That's fine. We'll let it, all that oil settle back down to the bottom. We'll do a head gasket tomorrow. Let's rip it apart again. If it doesn't work,
Fun stuff.
I'm just gonna fucking drive it through somebody's house.
That is the face of a very sad man.
It sounded like it was just ripped though, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's,
So the only issue was it was pressurizing
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, like pretty bad. I figured it wasn't gonna seal. But we'll have to get a head gasket, copper spray it. But we're not gonna machine the head.
Aren't these iron heads? No, 351's iron. Wait, are these iron heads?
Yeah, they are.
They're iron? You don't need to machine iron heads. They're not gonna work like aluminum.
all right, guys. Thanks for watching. We're gonna do another head gasket. Bye.
Alright, so I did not film an outro with this video. We were extremely frustrated with the results of the SN95. I went ahead and made the decision with Chris that this car was not exactly what Chris was looking for, and we were looking for a kind of turnkey car that Chris could have and drive. So we went ahead and changed plans, which you guys are going to see in the next video. I am going to probably call this car like Nightmare Project or something like that, because literally everything went wrong. And but we are going to be doing a build on this car. I think we're going to switch directions on it and turn it into a full-on straight line drag car track. Yeah, so we have some different things going on with it. It is going to stay pushrod and it's going to be pretty cool, but we are going to pretty much rip the entire drivetrain out of this. So you guys will see that in the next video, but definitely be excited. We are going to be doing something different with this car, and this is the first SN95 build we have done on the channel. So I hope you guys are excited. Make sure you slap the like button down below. Subscribe if you are new here. This build should be fun. This video was just letdown after letdown with the car, but I am excited to see the progress with it, and I hope you guys are too. So we'll see you guys in the next one.